Hi, this is Scott Olson. I'm here with Sam Pardue, and today we're going to be talking with him about his upcoming presentation at Seed Oregon.
Hi, Scott. How you doing?
Doing great. So why don't we just start out with who are you and what do you do?
Well, my name's Sam Pardue. I'm the founder and CEO of Indow Windows. And what we do here at Indow Windows is we make thermal window inserts that press into place on the inside of your window frame. And they give you double pane window performance at a fraction of the cost of what you'd have to pay to actually replace your windows. And our solution is really easy to use, and it looks good, and it installs really easily. Right behind me here is one of our point-of-purchase displays. These are going into stores right now around the Portland area, and I can actually show you what an Indow window looks like. So this is an Indow window. It's a sheet of acrylic glazing that's edged with our patent-pending spring bulb, and it just presses into place on the inside of your window frame just like this.
Oh, very cool.
And so it installs without any adhesives, screws, or nails, and it looks really good. And it's just a really kind of simple way to get double pane window performance. And we've had some testing done by Portland State's Green Building Research Laboratory. And when you combine an Indow window with a standard single pane window, you get about 94% of the thermal insulation that you get with a standard double pane window.
Wow.
And an Indow window almost completely blocks out all the cold drafts that make you really uncomfortable and suck energy out of your house.
Wow, that's nice. That's a great idea.
Yeah, thanks. It's like the simplest possible solution to a really huge problem.
Yeah.
There are, I like to say that buildings are the #1 consumers of energy in the United States, and windows are the #1 source of energy loss from buildings.
Yeah.
And there's a ton of single-pane windows out there, maybe 55 million single-pane windows in the United States for us to go after with this very simple solution.
Yeah. So sounds really good. Now I know that Seed Oregon's all about finding the right investors for your company. How much money are you seeking?
Well, we're going to raise $1 million, and right now we're in a friends and family round that will raise around $250,000, but then we'll go to a Series A round for the balance. And we actually think we're going to be able to hit those milestones. We've already had good subscription on the friends and family round. We're about 3/4 of the way through it, or maybe 80% of the way through it. So people have been signing up for what we have to offer.
Great. And you know, there's a lot on the line this week with the presentation coming up in a place in Angel, Oregon. And so, what's your secret weapon? What's going to make the difference for you to win?
Well, you know, it's been really fun doing investor presentations so far because a lot of times the investors are looking at it and they're thinking, "I need that in my house."
Yeah.
So, you know, it's really cool to have conversations with them because the value proposition of our product is really clear. It's really easy for people to understand. I think the other thing that's really exciting about our story is it's happening right now. We're not talking about a theoretical, future plan. We actually launched our company 1 week after the first round of Seed Oregon. When we won that round, a week later we actually launched commercial sales. So in the 8 or so weeks of time since then, we've been signing up vendors and doing jobs every week. We've been doing more customer jobs and signing up more vendors. So we have about, I think by the time we have the competition, the finals competition on Wednesday of the coming week, we'll have about 20 vendors signed up for our program. They're all just starting to sell, but we're also doing tons of individual house installations every week. So, the customers are responding, and so it's really fun to be able to talk to investors about what's in process, what we're doing now, and how we're really proving our business model at this moment. And the money that we're asking for is to help us scale the company and make it into a really wonderful national company as fast as possible.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what's really fun to do right now.
Well, that's great. I mean, so maybe we can wrap up about not about your business, but what about you? What's something kind of personal about you that people may not know?
Well, as an entrepreneur, I have a really fascinating story to tell about the previous business I ran, which is called Lens Baby. We make creative effects camera lenses, And we started that company with just $5,000 in capital, and we grew it entirely by reinvesting the profits. And now it's over 30 people on the payroll, and it's a really thriving, very profitable company with global sales. And it's just a fascinating story to tell as an entrepreneur to other people, because I look back on it now and I think it's just impossible. I'm raising $1 million for this new company, and I started the last one on $5,000. But this is a totally different business model, and it's a huge, huge market we're going after, and we need and want to grow it into a national company on a very short time scale. So that's really kind of the difference in the two stories. So I have really interesting experiences as an entrepreneur, but there's always so much more to learn, and that's kind of maybe something that people don't know.
Well, great. Well, thanks for being with us today, Sam, and best of luck with your company.
Thank you so much, Scott, and it's really nice talking to you.
Great, thanks.